issues in Vietnam is too many people are just focusing on very, very short-term issues with short-term profits ahead. And this is not the best way to be able to capture the opportunities in green building. It means a long-term investment, a lot of patience, a lot of determination to make it work. But at the end of the day, the extra cost needed to go into the green building direction is not so high compared to a standard building. So it's a false idea that it costs a lot more to go into the green building direction. It costs slightly more, but the return on investment is huge over the total life cycle of the building. The initial capex investment is probably only 20% of the total cost of the building when you do the initial investment plus the operation of the building. So over a relatively short period of time, say 5 to 7 years, the return on investment is absolutely secure. Vietnam can learn, of course, obviously from China and Singapore alike, but not rely too much on the power of the public sector. The private enterprise needs to move forward and show some good showcases, flagship projects, and that will trigger the public interest and demonstrate with real-life experiences that the green building is not only a concept, but it's also a reality. LEED was the first one to be established. It comes from the US, so which is probably why most foreign companies use LEED as a reference. LOTUS is a local certification body, and it is quite new, only developed 3 years ago. It's mostly for the local market, less known by foreign players. So there's still a lot of inconsistency between all the various certifications around, but this should clarify over time. The situation for the certification is already complicated enough, and there is absolutely no need to have another certification. What we need to do in Vietnam is to use the existing and basically to enforce what has already been decided by the authorities and by the general associations. There is no real need for a brand new certification, rather some customization by sectors, because the general idea might be okay, but not so relevant for individual sectors such as industrial, for example. So there might be some fine-tuning necessary, but certainly not a complete overhaul of the regulation. We have been among the earliest adopters in Vietnam of the VGBC approach, and we have been sponsoring this approach for already many years. We also have a lot of impact on the education sector. We have some partnership with local universities. Part of our mission, if you want, in life is to educate the market on sustainability and energy efficiency.